But Pat, in the 19th century, the latter part of the 19th century, as Monterey began to open up and emerge as an artist colony, photographers who were coming here as well, they had quite a bit of gear to haul around.
Well, they had large format negatives, large cameras. You had to be a chemist to mix all your own chemicals. You didn't go to the drugstore and drop off your film. You did it all yourself. And everything was on glass negatives, heavy, bulky, and fragile. So a lot of times they would go out and take things and get it back home, and it was broken because the negative had cracked.
Now, when you say large format and glass negatives, in some cases these glass negatives were extremely large.
Some of them were up to 20 by 24 inches. Mm-hmm. The bulk of them were, I have from 4 by 5, 5 by 7, 8 by 10, 11 by 14 in the collection. So the big spectrum.
And in your case, at California Views, you have several thousand historic photographs that you've acquired as part of your collection.
There's somewhere around 80,000 images in the collection. I've cataloged over 30,000, have about 9,000 online at my website, cfuse.com.
Mm-hmm. And about how many of those would you estimate are glass negatives, 19th century glass negatives?
Probably a quarter of the collection.
Yeah. Now, with the chemicals that they were using to create an exposure, they could get a good, clean, crisp exposure.
Yes.
But that's about all they could really get, right?
They couldn't do much stop action. It was on a tripod and slow film. You always hear about the pictures where the kids don't move because they'd be blurred, and that's why if you see ghost images, a lot of time it's somebody moved in the picture.
And often why we see dour faces, because people have had to stand
Yes.
for great lengths of time,
Yes.
waiting for the camera to, I guess, the chemical to ignite.
Not the chemical to ignite, but for the silver to register the light. And that's why you don't see many interior photos, because it was hard to do interiors unless you used flash powder, which could burn down the house, and people didn't want to do that.